Hello, friends. Happy Saturday. One of the greatest preachers of recent years, and one that I have always admired, and I still consult his sermons and read them, died on this day in 2006, William Sloane Coffin, Jr. He was a remarkable person, a campaigner for nuclear disarmament, for women's rights, for gay rights. He was really the prototypical progressive, and was one of the most important public Christians in America in his time. He began his remarkable career as the chaplain at Yale University, and he inspired the figure of Scott Sloane in Gary Trudeau's comic strip Doonesbury. After Yale, he was called to be senior minister of the Riverside Church in New York City. The Riverside Church is a great towering edifice, one of the great pulpits in the United States, which was built by John D. Rockefeller Jr. for another great progressive public preacher, Harry Emerson Fosdick. The church itself is modeled after Chartres Cathedral and is really quite remarkable, and only someone like William Sloane Coffin had the personality and the means and the rhetorical brilliance to fill that space, and he certainly did. His sermons are still well worth reading. They're remarkably contemporary, even though they are 40, 50, even 60 years old. They're full of insight and full of deep biblical wisdom, and also a deep passion for social justice and for the making of the world more godly and for living more in a more Christ-like way. He really was quite extraordinary. So I thought, as we were approaching Palm Sunday tomorrow, I'd leave you with a little quote of his, which gives a slight, small window into his brilliance. If God is a suffering God, if this whole universe is born on a heart infinite in compassion, then the more we suffer in his name, the closer we come to him. And the closer we come, the more we are convinced that we are loved with a love far more dependable than our own, prized more highly than we could ever prize ourselves, so that, like Jesus, we can be full of joy, strongly invulnerable in the midst of our vulnerability. This is why, to the women weeping along the way of sorrows, Jesus said, "Weep for yourselves, not for me." To all appearances, the incident was closed. Love's boat had smashed against the daily grind. But in the eyes of faith, all would finally be well. Have a wonderful and blessed day, friends.